Hey, it's me, Sai7. Welcome to part 26. I'm gonna start this one off by doing some general invitations for Star of the City, because we're looking for some specific people. You'll remember them from the last part. This is not the right one. I can go ahead and do this fight. Oh, maybe this is a 1v1. Ooh, who should I use for this? This dude does a ton of bleed. I think I know. I'll use a bamboo-hatted Kim. There's no need to hurry. Let's take our time to get started. Okay, so this dude's all about bleed. And he deals more damage against anyone who gets bleed. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything against that. I kinda wanna just put out as much damage as I can. Okay, that could be good. 2 to 6. And we get to draw a card off of it. Oh yeah, counter dice is doing work. And I can just end it here. Ah, so this is a Star of the City, huh? It's no pushover. True. That's Dong-hwan. He's a grade 1 fixer. Let me burn that book. That's not the person we're looking for. We're looking for a reference from the last part. I guess I might need like 2 books. Hey, look, it's the Night Owls. Remember from the last part, they were entirely sentenced to be wiped out for their insolence against the Thumb. Oh, I should change bamboo-hatted Kim. We find valuable intel, maybe there'll be room for negotiation. So this is all referencing them being sentenced to get taken out. Why do we work under that, man? If we take care of this right, we won't be purged at the very least. That doesn't make much difference other than where we die. So that's awesome. And these guys are really tough. Pierce dice power +2, and that's like all they play. So this should be an interesting fight. They've also got this brutal card, Prod the Weakness, 9 to 21 on the second dice. But we'll see. Really don't want to get hit by that. Kind of unfortunate. I should have switched back to Nemo's page. That would have been really good because the energy beam could destroy that dice. Actually, I'll see. I'll just let the counter dice deal with that. I think that's my best choice here. Alright, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna win a lot of these clashes. Oh my gosh, taking so much damage here. Oh no, just that block dice beat that. That's kind of bad. Okay, so not a very good first turn at all. But yeah, and they gain a lot of haste, so you can't choose who you're clashing with as easily. That's unfortunate. He's gonna get staggered here and take a bunch of damage. Dude, this is a ton of damage here. Alright, I think that's the best I can do. Okay, we got a stagger. That's good. Yep, he's staggered. This is going to be a close one. Oh my gosh, he just did 42 damage. Very cool. Okay, we got two of them staggered. Okay, I'm not going to be able to clash with that very well. But this will probably stagger. He's getting attacked. I can't do anything about that. He's probably gonna die. I can prep a mass attack. Okay, so I'll put some damage there and then prep the mass attack. Okay, that's not good. Okay, there's one down. Why do we have to take the fall? This is getting worse than I thought. Gotta press on anyhow. Keep fighting to your last moment. This is getting worse than I thought. Alright. Time for a mass attack. Hopefully that does okay. It should kill this guy if I get lucky with the roll. I'm really hoping it does. Can I play this now? No, I can't. Okay, hopefully this guy gets staggered. We'll just try and make sure of it. Okay, that didn't go as well as I hoped. Okay, at least that dude's gonna die to fire, or to burn. Okay. Now we'll use mass attack to stagger these two. Who's playing a big card? Stiletto. 11 to 25, so that might actually win. I'll try and eat these cards. And I guess I'll just do damage to this guy. Okay, good. Got 2 kills. Just 1 left. Oh, he got staggered too. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, good stuff. All because of that damn hothead. And that's the Night Owls. And we just finished them off for the Thumb. Yeah, so I thought that was really cool when that got added in. Because that reception got added in later, like way later after the main story invitation came out. And we got his page. His page is really good. You can do a lot of pierce damage with it. I mean, you can boost the pierce power even more. If I can find a melee. Yeah, so now we've got, I think, 3. Yeah, 3 pierce power. Let's see, 4 more points that I can spend. Oh, here we go. Even more pure stagger damage. And now 2. I'm not really sure what I want to put on. I guess we'll just do first offensive dice. It's more damage, and now we'll look for a whole bunch of Pierce. Broad weakness, pretty good. Obviously, Transpierce. We're gonna make this a singleton deck. Might be a little more. Yeah, I don't want that many high costing cards. So this will be pretty good. It adds a bit of draw, and the counter dice is Pierce, so it will gain the power as well. Gain 2 haste. Now for some light restore. Just need one more. I'd almost say for a bit of defense, this could be pretty good. I think I'll actually take that. There we go. We got another really strong deck, and I think it'll actually be pretty good for fighting the Thumb. Although I do want to take in Bamboo-Hatted Kim, actually deal with some of those ranged attacks. But here we go. Ooh, just had a call. It looks like there's huge fights with the Index going on outside. Streets are gonna reek of blood, eh? Not just the streets, the entire nest is awash with blood. The hell is the Liu Association up to anyway, poking around an abandoned nest? Index and our Corp are already keeping us swamped. Besides, there's been an awful lot of distortion sightings around here these days. All those feuds took out half my good men. Everyone seems to be looking for clues on the distortion. It must have determined that the library sitting at the center of the nest has to be closely related to that phenomenon. And it's true that the distortion has been happening here more frequently than any other place. Greetings, sir. Sit down now. As you said, the Index, the Liu, and our Corp are ransacking this nest. It's not just them. We received reports that the Blue Verberation and the Purple Terror are also present. The Blue Verberation, you say? The one who took our fabric turned out to be working for him. I see. What do you think is attracting the Blue Verberation and his gang here? Must be the library. Several well-known individuals and groups fell victim to it too. Whoever takes over that library is going to be the victor of this tedious battle. But whenever we try to go there ourselves, the invitation to the library just vanishes. It's as if they're refusing to let us in. That's true up until now. We tried acquiring it through our subordinates and claiming it from others with force, but nothing worked. However, I directly received an invitation today. It says they have a book of the Liu Association up for grabs. That's the book we need the most right now. We can find a way to deal with the Liu Association, and we're guaranteed to win at least half of this nest. It'll give us a chance to stifle them for sure. An underboss bringing all his capos into the library doesn't strike me as a good idea though. What's a messenger of the Index doing here? If you say anything stupid, I'll pull out your tongue. You guys are always on edge. I'm not here to see you bleed today.
시답잖은 도발이나
I reckon you aren't here to throw cheap jabs at us either.
칼로 언더보스님,
Soto Capo Kalo,
이야기를
may I
전달해
speak to you
드릴까요?
for a moment?
검지는
Appreciate the
최소한의
index for
예의를
upholding
알아서
basic manners. Go on ahead.
제 의견이지만
This is just my
가지
opinion,
않으시는 게
but
좋을 거예요.
I don't think you should go. You're most likely to
책이
turn
되어버릴
into a book
가능성이
there.
큰걸요. 이 구역을 관리하는 엄지
The underboss
언더보스가
managing this
사라지면
area ends up disappearing. It'd only be a matter of time
검지가 되겠죠.
till the index seizes this place.
게다가 당신의 책을 검지가 얻게
And just think about it, if the index happens to get your book at the library, not only will the Thumb have a harder time trying to break the index, it'll also put the entire syndicate at a huge disadvantage. Wouldn't you agree?
이거 드물건.
Well, this is a rare occasion. A messenger, stating their own opinion instead of delivering prescripts.
난 검지의
I only have the
지령을
patience to acknowledge the prescripts of the index, not the personal ramblings of a mere messenger.
엘사에 남아있는
Tell the
검지에게
zealots of the
전해라.
index remaining in L-Corp's territory this. Once we sorted out this matter, we shall pull out their teeth and tongues, and feed them to the hounds as punishment for insulting the Thumb.
그리고
Although, you won't be
너는
alive
여기서
to relay that message
온전히
with your own
돌아가지
mouth.
못한다.
결국
So it had to go this way.
윗사람을 거슬리게 하는
When one dares irritate their superior, take their tongue. Oh, they're fighting.
신기를 거스르기만 해도 처형하네.
They execute anyone who ruffles their feathers, even so slightly.
상대가 누구든 간에
I don't care who the offender may be.
그러네.
It certainly looks like they don't. Not even the member of another finger seems to be exempt from their rules.
저번에도 들었지만
In remembering what I heard last time, the echelon appeared to matter as well.
맞아.
That's right, you have to be courteous to people whose position is higher than yours.
함부로 이름을
You can't casually mention their name or speak before they do. You need permission for every little thing.
뭐 항상 그런 건 아니고.
Well, there are exceptions, strictly speaking. A high-class person can theoretically lend the authority of their position to someone else, but it's a rare case. Generally speaking, a grade 1 fixer is on the same position as a capo in their hierarchy. Can't even make eye contact with a person whose class is higher than you. Neither of those fingers are right in the head, I gotta say.
난 오히려 복잡하지
I don't know about
않고
that. I actually like the
깔끔해 보이네.
straightforwardness of it. Dude, me too. I think it's so funny how straightforward they are.
다들 큰 부상은 없나? 방해가 되는 놈은
Anyone sustained heavy injuries? We don't need dead weight getting in our way.
네, 괜찮습니다.
I'm unharmed, sire.
골치 아프긴 했어요.
Wasn't easy though. The index is a bothersome bunch. Even just a messenger can be a pain in the ass to deal with.
윗사람을 존중할 줄 모르는
Those who don't respect their superiors need to be taught a lesson in manners.
그나저나
You
괜찮으십니까?
gonna be alright, sire?
일개
Words of that
전쟁을
messenger had a point. It may have been safer and beneficial for the Thumb if you stayed in the base.
더 나으셨을 수도 있습니다.
자기 앞가림부터 하는
Shouldn't you be
것은
worrying about your own
원래일 텐데.
safety first?
환영합니다, 손님.
Greetings, dear guests.
저는 이곳의 관장이자
I'm
사수.
Angela, director and librarian of my role's namesake.
흥미롭네. 분명
That's intriguing. I heard that the director of this place was a machine. I suppose that's not entirely true.
완전히 기계인 것도 아닌가?
다짜고짜 기계인
It's rather irritating to hear you go on about whether I'm a machine or not right in front of my face, you know.
도시의 별인
The
이것쥐.
ruling figure of a star of the city stands at a higher echelon than a Soto Capo such as myself.
예의는 지켜야 하지
You ought to pay
않겠나?
her due respect, Catrael.
무례를
That was
범했.
impolite of me. I'll pay my price now.
테니스.
Dennis, please cut off my tongue. Okay. Catrael may not be flawless, but I appreciate how she is quick to reflect on her mistakes.
이것으로
Please forgive our rudeness with this, madam.
그 녀석 말대로
He was right about you all being sick in the head.
부디
May you
너희가
find your
원하는
book here, I
책을 찾을 수 있길
suppose.
바랄게.
Look at her face. Okay, we only get 4 people here. I think these are my best. Especially for clashing with focus fire, because that'll just destroy me. Okay, so we've got Dennis and a handful of Soldato. Look at that, they're not even talking. Let's get ready before our superiors with even higher authority have to intervene. Okay, so here's a focus fire. I can't really... I guess I could clash here. Do I have anything for it? No. I'll just try to mitigate the damage from that. Actually, I'll take that clash there. Okay, so that'll give an opportunity for a counter dice to do a bit of work. Alright, so that was good damage. Okay, here's another one. Now I should be able to beat that with this, hopefully. There's a bit of a possibility it doesn't work out. Okay, so that'll stagger. And then I can definitely win that clash. And we'll try to get a stagger on this back one too. I actually beat it. Okay, let's see if I can win this clash, and if not, I get to claim their bones. I can stagger Dennis. Okay, that'll be easy to beat. Let's focus on resolving the task at hand first. interesting. So we got to claim their bones, but I don't think it works. Like, you can't actually do this. I don't know if that'll actually redirect it. But at least we can kill this one. Get Dennis out of here. Oh yeah, that has a unique animation. Alright, I stacked up before the counter dice could do anything. One day I'll be able to show off what that attack looks like. It's really cool, actually. Oh yeah, we have 3 acts. And we get 2 floors for this. Hopefully I only need the 1. But now here's Boris. He's pretty cool. He's got this discipline card, which has an interesting effect on it. So power does not affect any cards clashing with this. And that last dice rolls 3 times. It also has a really cool animation to it. So he's got a lot of damage they can dish out. Using underhanded tactics would be a disrespect to the battle. Okay, so I'm just gonna eat that damage from the first shot. Okay, I should get 1 stagger here, maybe 2. Okay, there's 1. It's kind of crazy. The fact that they get +1 power in the first turn actually caused me to lose that many clashes. Both sides are just taking what was promised in the deal. Okay, so here's discipline. Unfortunate that he's attacking here, because you can use a counter dice to try and clash with all of that. Just have to remember that you don't get the power bonus. I'm actually going to go for a stagger on this one right away. And then try to have him do as much damage to gain health back with alertness. Oh no, alertness isn't... Oh, I got the wrong one. I thought that was the one that gave me health back. Whoops. Okay, in that case, we'll just do a bunch of damage. Yep, so that's the animation for discipline. What's cool about that card is that a lot of the other key pages have different special animations. So if you use discipline while you have a different key page animation equipped, then you actually get like a unique animation played instead of what Boris does. And I have an entire like compilation of all of those. I did the same thing with Boundary of Death too. Alright, so hit him with the stiletto. That did 16 damage. Okay, we got just a little bit of health back. Now we get the final floor with Kalo, Catriel, and 2 Soldatos. Empowered first shot, kind of brutal. Just gives him another some power to it. And then for his key page, big is protection. Every third offensive dice gains 1 power. But on the 4th scene, all offensive dice gain 1 power. He's got a pretty good key page. And then he's got Unrelenting, same as Oscar did. He can be a little harder to kill. This card is actually really useful. La Regole? All allies deal +2 damage with their offensive dice. That's pretty good. He's a pretty decent, like, support character. I mean, the card's not bad overall. We may be in enemy territory, but we're dealing with a star of the city. Mind your manners. Yep, he's playing it right away. Okay, but no one's shooting, so that's good. So I could play a mass attack card, but I'm gonna hold off. Just for now. You can see the red sword underneath their characters right now. That's the symbol for the extra damage that they'll get next turn. It was an inevitable situation. I feel like I'm killing them too fast. I'm killing these guys way too fast. I can't believe you won that clash. What the heck? Yeah, I really don't want to kill them so fast. I don't get as many books. And this will probably stagger. It's got some pretty cool animations too. Oh, so these are the ammunition cards I was talking about in the last part. And so they have like unique effects, and you can use them rather than discarding them, which is normally what you'd want to do. You want to discard these using like shock rounds so that they gain more power, or using like focus fire. Okay, so this will probably stagger. Okay, I'm fine with killing him now. Oh yeah, he's got Unrelenting. See if anyone can hit for over 25 damage. Okay, Hot did. No one else. Now he's dead. Better be courteous until the last moment.
엄지는 죽음에 이르기까지도
The Thumb was
규칙이
bound by
없는
their strict decrees, even to death.
숨막힐 듯한 규칙을 다른 사람에게도
And they shoved the
강요하지.
Thumb's rules up other asses too, because they have the power to do so.
그런 규칙은
Who's making the
누가
rules for
만든
them, I wonder?
골치 아픈 물음이야.
That's a tough question, and I don't think anyone has the answer for that.
쟤네도 언제 어디서
Hell, I bet they
어떻게
don't even
만들어졌는지
know
모를
when those rules were
걸.
established.
지형을 따르는 놈들이랑
They're much
똑같은
better
거지.
than the zealots chasing prescripts in that sense.
부조리함에 이유도 모르고
You think they're
따르는 저
dumb for
행동들이
following those unfair rules without even knowing why?
그렇게 생각 안 했다면
I'd be lying if I said no, though I can understand them somewhat.
불만이 있어도
It certainly seems pathetic that they're blindly obeying them without knowing the reason, even if they have complaints.
하지만 그래와
However, there's little point in questioning things that have always stayed the same and had to stay the same.
예전에 했던 일에 대한
A lesson
교훈.
you learned from your previous job?
교훈이란 좋은 말로
I wouldn't paint it as
포장할 수는
something
없겠네.
as nice as that.
어쩔 수 없이 우겨 넣어야 했던 걸.
It was what I had to ingrain in my head. Calling it a lesson feels inappropriate to me.
그저 내가
It's just an observation I made. From what I've seen, people who live aimless lives think that they had no other choice. You said the same thing before, right? And now, I got to understand it a bit better. Not that I understand the rules of the fingers themselves. Of course, different individuals would see them from various perspectives and judge for themselves whether they are a good thing or a bad thing. Anyway, the warning that messenger the Index gave wasn't worth nothing. With one of the higher-ups gone, the Thumb could be in actual danger.
그렇지. 언더보스인 사람이 책이
True,
되었으니
the Thumb must be bummed to know that an underboss of theirs is now a book. Does that make the Index the only finger remaining in L Corp's nest now?
그건 잘 모르겠네. 이대로
Not so sure about that. It's up to them to retreat or hold the fort.
우리가 신경 쓸 일은
Not like we need to care about it. True. Okay, so I kind of want to update. Oh, I need to burn those books. Let's hope I get some good pages. Hey, I got everyone. Good stuff. Now we can read what they have to say. I already read this one in the last part. So we'll start with Dennis. Even in a powerful syndicate, weaklings exist. Cowardice can surface among the strong, and chaos can ensue from the most faultless rules. Not everyone in the Thumb can abide the rules without a slip-up. What happens when one violates the rules? If someone is trying to disrupt the hierarchy, they will be purged in a few days. Doesn't matter if it's a member of the syndicate or an outsider, every person must abide by the rules. The degree of violation is irrelevant. That doesn't decide the weight of the purge. One thing that matters the most is the fact that they showed insolence. The lesson is marked with blood so that no one dares to break this rule again. That's the most important one. It might seem like nitpicking, but there's one basic principle to remember. Don't get on the nerves of your superior. It's such an elementary part of the basic decencies for human relationships, yet so many people seem to be oblivious of this. I just remembered I did forget to read these ones, so I will go back after reading all of these. Now for Catrail. The Thumb's chain of command is simple. Obey the orders issued by your superior unconditionally, and do not question the intention of your superior. Kill if you're told to kill, and die if you're told to die. You cannot defy the orders, and no matter how baffling it may seem, those who violate them are punished on the spot. Even if the order is made by someone whose rank is only one step higher than yours, you're still obligated to follow it. There's nothing you can do about it unless another person whose position in the pecking order is even higher than your commander's decides to step in and take your side. There is one exception, however. The It's when a high-ranking individual temporarily devolves their power to a subordinate of theirs. Usually this occurs if they have urgent business that prevents them from joining a meeting, or when they need their peer to know something that the subordinate can explain more professionally. It's still a rare occurrence even then. No one transfers their authority for the fun of simulated uprising or other trivial reasons. That's how significant the hierarchy is to us. Now, Boris? Thumb uses various types of bullets. We pick the right ammo for the right situation. As you can guess, the price of those bullets is a serious drawback. Not even the thumb, one of the 5 fingers sitting at the apex of the back streets, can just waste bullets willy-nilly. That's how costly it gets. You can't get trigger happy. Because of that, the thumb fight with the bayonet and buttstock of their guns most of the time, and only fire bullets when it's absolutely necessary. The buttstock is built to be solid enough to crush most things to a pulp, and the bayonet is pretty handy as a sword. Some just stick to raw strength though, like Boris, who just uses like brass knuckles. And now for Kalo. Capo de Cape, Godfather, which I think this also means like boss of bosses. Sotto Capo, underboss, Capo, captain, and Soldato, soldier slash goodfella. The thumb is divided into these 4 echelons. This hierarchical structure is still effective outside of the syndicate. For example, a common fixer is comparable to a Soldato, an associate fixer to a Capo, a board member of a wing to a Sotto Capo. This is how the hierarchy is to be interpreted. No outsider is exempt from this rule. No matter how you usually behave, you must remember your place and respect our rules when you're dealing with the thumb. If a young, oblivious fixer walks up to a Capo and speaks to them, that poor... Picciotto? Will be rolling in the street the next day with his jaw and teeth missing. On the other hand, someone with the right level of authority, or person of a higher class, would be a different story. If a person on the same echelon as ours were to approach us, we'd gladly greet them and hear what they had to say with an open mind. Conversations with them are to be conducted with courtesy and decorum. Furthermore, if the person you're dealing with stands on a higher echelon than yours, they must be treated with utmost devotion and delicacy. Such is the rule of ours, and in respect to their position. Don't be bitter over it. Indeed, class is earned, not given for free. It's only right to give it the respect it deserves. Yeah, I really like the thumb. They're just so straightforward. It's great. Now here's the Night Awls. It's usually a good idea to zip your mouth shut at a gathering of thumb subsidiaries. If you don't have any good suggestions to make, shutting up is the next best contribution you can make. You can never be sure if what you're about to say is a good opinion either, so just sock it in general. In other places, mistakes would just cost you own life. But losing your credit in meetings like that means the member of your syndicate are also biting the dust. What did we do wrong to deserve the punishment for our boss being a moron? That's funny, because these guys probably weren't even there. But that dude ended up getting them all killed. Now for Alan. The message we got wasn't unexpected. The boss of our organization had always been a rash one, and he'd no patience with injustice or for his own curiosity. It was a miracle that he managed to stay under the thumb for so long. I told him to be more careful since his words and actions as the boss will affect his underlings as well, yet here we are. Thought I'd flip my lid at hearing the news, but I didn't feel as much anger as I expected to. The only thought that came to my mind was that he'd finally done it. With my head cool, I calmly considered my next move. At least some of us will make it out of here thanks to the early warning. That's funny. Yeah, maybe he should have taken some more, like, precautions. Like, dude, the thumb's no joke. Don't mess with him, you idiot. And then I really want to get that, what is it, Dong-hwan? So I'll go ahead and Dong-hwan. I'll see if I can fight for it here. It's a little rough doing this as a 1v1. Because it feels like the moment you get staggered, you're probably just gonna die. Okay, we'll just hit him a little bit. Because I need to get clashes in order to... in order to increase his emotion. Okay, we got him 3. How many books do I get? I'll get 3. I'll burn these. Hopefully I get his key page. Hey, it did. Dong-hwan, the grade 1 fixer. An association seems to have taken an interest in the library and the Blue Reverberation, the two entities at the center of all the problems that have been happening in L-Corp's Nest lately. Now that they've marked their presence in the city's sky as stars, asked a color who happens to be a friend of mine about it. And he said the association is going to recruit him to hunt down the Blue Reverberation and his cohorts soon. They've been making quite a scene in L-Corp's Nest. In particular, the lives of many syndicates, fixers, and residents close to the library were lost to their hands. So the association couldn't just sit and watch anymore. My bad, I thought that was a period. They've apparently set up a camp at the door of the library, though no one knows what they're waiting for. A couple other things I heard are that all sorts of sounds and noises are coming from that camp, and that a large number of firearms belonging to the Thumb were abandoned on the ground. Maybe they launched an assault on the syndicate while it was still struggling to recover from the loss of the underboss and his capos. The ensemble is not like most syndicates just trying to make money off the turf of the wingless nest, that's for sure. But we still don't know what their goals really are, and I can't shake this bad feeling. Anyways, since I was asked to pay a visit to the library, it'll be worth investigating the case some more after I get this job done. Interesting. So that's the Blue Reverberations just hanging around outside the library. And we've seen so far that he's been investigating the library, following the voice, so we'll see where that leads him. And we've got a whole bunch of abnormality battles that I'll probably do next time. And I will see you then. Peace.